Yo, one time for the one time, you know what it is. When the milk man slides, he got to go in and adjust the monitor, get the mic set straight, and do all those sorts of things while he doing his intro. You know what it is. The milkman got to hit you with that what? Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Just Bri.
Hey, yo, we in the building. You know what it is. One time for the one time. Start your day the right way, the only way with Milk and Bri. Get on in the building. You know it's Florida Man Friday. We finna we gonna have some fun with this on today. Let me tell you, I like to hear them beeps and buzzes. I probably should get my phone in order, but that means that people are tapping in. That means that people are tapping in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yo, what's good with you, man? How you feeling? That was a dry intro, Bri. Uh-oh. Wait. Let me hit it. Wait. Hey, yo, Bri.
I'm not even going to fake it for Chris. Chris, I think I have COVID, okay? I don't feel well. I don't feel well. I can't.
How you doing? Yo. Oh,
so I'm here.
Look what you did, Chris. Look what you did. Look what you did. Why would you do that to her, Chris?
And I'm trying my best.
We do this thing, rain, sleet, hail, or snow. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do, you know? Hell no, you sit your ass down and keep it rolling. You keep it rolling.
You know what? It could be the flu. I don't know what it is. Honestly, I do need to go to the doctor, but I've never had COVID before. All I know is last night I was sweating
feel good.
And had the chills, and I just don't know.
Yeah, it's all bad.
I said pick a struggle because we can't like how.
You can't be hot, cold, and sweating.
Yeah.
You ain't have frostbite neither? Did you have frostbite too? You didn't have frostbite too, did you? Okay. No frostbite. All right. Well, you know, we got 10 more episodes. We don't know what's going to happen after that, but welcome to episode 90. We in the building. This Florida Man Friday. We're going to get things underway. I got to tell you, though, these Florida Man stories, I was scatterbrained and all over the place this morning. I'm just going to put that out there. I'm not sure how it is I managed to get everything put together well enough for us to be presented this morning. I was looking at so many different things and I squirreled so much. I pick up a phone to do one thing and I'd be doing something else and I'd be done put it down before I remembered what I was supposed to be doing when I picked it up the first time. That's the type of issue I was dealing with on today.
I was trying to share this during the first 2 minutes and got distracted by a video of Nelly and Ashanti. They're so cute.
Wait a minute. Something is wrong. I got to get my attention span together. But I've got some stories, and they happen to have broken within the last 24 hours. So these are like brand new Florida Man stories, which, you know, some of the stories that I've brought to us have been, you know, within the last year before that. Who knows? Whatever. But I have 3 stories for today. And, you know, we've tried several different things. We said we did just Florida Man stories. Then we did Florida Man Against the World. But now I want to do kind of like a multiple choice thing. I do need my buddy back here soon. Hopefully my buddy's not dying over there.
Update, I think it's the flu.
Okay, you think it's the flu. All right, welcome to the flu. Jesus.
All right,
man.
Let's go. Multiple choice. Okay,
so we've got multiple choice here. Within the last 24 hours, these 3 stories have broken. Would you like to talk about a man who tried to sneak cocaine into Disney World? Florida man, of course. Florida man who married 3 different Florida women in 3 different countries. Or it's good, right? It's good, right? Or
in my secret, did that make my head hurt? 3 different Florida women.
A Florida man married 3 different Florida women in 3 different countries.
Like they won't find out about each other. It's legal.
it's a thing now. Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't read the story. I solely want the titles today.
What's the third one? I'm sorry.
You're all good. You're all. The fact that you're with me is more than enough.
I was just trying to understand the Okay.
Yo, and then the last one, of course, maybe not as spicy as the first two, but a Florida man stole over $800,000 from a 92-year-old man in a romance scheme.
That'd be so sad.
So sad. Catfished a 92-year-old man in a romance scheme.
Start with that one. Who did he think he was talking to and sending money to?
Well, I don't even know if it was catfish because it don't say catfish. They could have been lovers. Let's see. Let's find out. You want to know?
I always be so interested in who they think they talking to. Like this woman, the last one I had heard about, she thought that she was having a relationship with Keanu Reeves. And it's just like, why would Keanu Reeves be like, I got in a car accident. I need you to send me money for my hospital bill. Like, come on. Keanu Reeves got money.
Yo. Sun City Center, Florida. A man was arrested after taking more than $800,000 from a 92-year-old man in a bank. Whoa. The phone tried to trip out on me. Woo. 92-year-old man in a bank and a romance scheme, the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office announced. In June of 2022, the victim of Sun City Center transferred thousands from his Fidelity account to his Wells Fargo account, where the money was depleted to multiple people. The money was depleted through Uphold, cryptocurrency platform, peer-to-peer transactions, ATM withdrawals, point-of-sales transactions, and various other ways, deputy said. Whew, I wasn't sure I was going to make it through that. On March 10th, 2025, Ortiz Swinton, see, his name is Swinton, so he was trying to swindle. You see what I'm saying? It was there already.
Yeah, that's in there.
37 years old, Ortiz Swinton Jr., that is, so he has embarrassed his father for sure, was seen on camera at a Publix in Orlando using the victim's Wells Fargo card to make a purchase. Deadly cash on busy street causes road closure, TPD. I probably shouldn't have read that. Deputy said that from March 13th to April 2nd, 5 counterfeit checks were made payable to Swinton Jr. from the Wells Fargo account. The total amount of the 5 checks was $14,300. Other charges were made using the card during the time. It totaled over $5,000. We don't even know, like, if this card was stolen, if they knew.
Yeah, that's the part I'm trying to get to.
It ain't said nothing yet.
This is terrible reporting. What's the name on the article so I can write them and tell them they need to do that?
It's News Channel 8. It's an NBC affiliate in Florida. Swinton Jr. was previously in Florida State Prison for fraud. Spoiler. Wow. Okay. During the investigation, detectives determined that Swinton Jr. had somehow withdrawn money from the victim's account while he was in prison. This has been going on a while. These predatory schemes rob our residents of security and financial stability. So maybe he just tricked them into getting the information. So he just scammed them. Okay. But it was a romance scheme. So he must have thought something. Okay, they gotta give us more. They gotta give us more. Okay. These predatory schemes rob our residents of the security and financial stability they've spent their lives building, says Sheriff Chad. I don't know how to say your name. Those who deliberately prey on the elderly are worse kinds of criminals as they exploit the vulnerability, trust, and often isolation for personal gain. Okay, come on, really, you getting too much in this little article right here. They making themselves. Why don't they just tell the damn story? We ain't asked for your opinion. We will continue to pursue it. We the one with the opinion. We will continue to pursue anyone who targets our seniors with every resource at our disposal. Swinton Jr. was arrested on April 30th in Orlando and has been charged with fraudulent use of personal information on an elderly person, fraudulent use of personal information over 5,000 or 10, but less than 20 victims. Wow. And fraudulent use of a credit card of over $100. And 5 counts of uttering a forged instrument. Uttering a forged instrument. That was weak. This story was weak.
Yeah.
So weak story. I mean, he got over 800 bands. They did not tell us anything about how he got the information. Did he, was he on Facebook? Was he a pen pal?
Did he call him to scam him? Get his information?
Right. Did he call like he was the, Social Security Administration? Was he trying to update his antivirus software on his computer? What was going on?
You know what he could have did?
What he could have did?
I've been getting a lot of them. Have you been getting toll text messages?
Toll?
Yeah, your thing is, your tolls are not paid and blah, 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 blah.
No, I have not gotten those.
Oh, Desi, whenever we get like those type of texts or scam things, we put it in the family group chat so that everyone is aware, especially.
I thought you was trying to. I thought you was trying to double down on the scammers' chances of getting something.
No.
I'm messing around.
So I know my niece has been getting them in Georgia, but I've been getting them as well.
Okay.
And my mom got a couple, and it's just like telling you to click here to pay your tolls, and if you're not, if the thing don't work, the link don't work to log into this website to pay your tolls, and if you don't pay them,
just go and cash at me the money, and I got it for you. No.
Right, basically. And it's like,
I wouldn't trust nothing like that. I don't trust nothing I don't know.
Well, I work for the state, and I could tell you 100% that
they don't know your phone number.
State agencies do not call or text you. Just
right.
I don't know about every other state. I assume they're the same. But Illinois, if you live in the state of Illinois, we're never going to call or text you unless you did something first. Say you apply for SNAP benefits and you don't have no income. Then we gonna call you, try to hurry up and get you some food stamps, right? But any time we call you, you've initiated the transaction. We did not. We're never just gonna call or text you out the blue. So
where that money at?
If you get something from us, it's a scam. Please don't click the link. That's my public statement for today.
Click the link. Yo, man. I wish I could talk about this cybersecurity training I've been doing. Whew. I ain't never seen it presented in such a way. They literally have us watching like a 20-part series of a movie or something. That's all about cybersecurity. This is pretty interesting. Jokers is got fraudulent identities, love interests, and all types of things, and cybersecurity training. Let me tell you, it's a whole real movie that I'd be watching just 7 or 8 minutes at a time. That's probably the worst part. You get invested in the storyline. You give a damn about the cybersecurity. And here you is waiting for the next 8-minute clip to come out. Shit. Oh, what the hell is really good out here in these streets? Good morning. I'm over here. I think I'm what you call? What do you call this here?
Get through the whole.
I'm neglecting the comment section.
I'm a mute. My girl had it twice. I've never had it. Yeah. But based on what's happening right now, I think it's the flu. I don't think it's COVID anymore. So I'm gonna keep going with I've never had it.
There we go. Good morning, sir. You missed our first Florida man story, but it was so lackluster. You're back just in time. Bri's about to pick between a Florida man who married 3 different women in 3 different countries. And they happen to all be Florida women that he married, or Florida man who snuck cocaine or tried to sneak cocaine into Disney World.
Let's go with the first one because I think the third one I might have a lot of questions. So let's go with the first one.
Oh, my bad. I just read it again because I hadn't read it. I was doing this from my memories. You probably shouldn't use your memories all the time. There's no R in it. So what word is it? It's not countries. It's counties. It's counties. Yeah. In 3 different counties. So that makes a little more sense. We about to find out though. What was happening? That would have been crazy though. If that man was literally like taking women on trips and was like, "Let's."
That's what my thought. My thought was like, maybe he feel like he won't get caught up for bigamy if he marry him in different countries.
If I just take you out the country. Oh, Hernando County, Florida. A man is facing charges for marrying 3 Florida women. Mind you, this story just broke yesterday. A Florida man is facing charges for marrying 3 different Florida women in 3 different counties at the same time. Now those women are speaking out, saying the system that handles marriage licenses kept them in the dark. There are no safeguards, and I feel like that's the part of where the system failed, Mary Betsy said. They forgot the I just had to insert it. You know, sometimes people don't type well. He took each one of us to a county over to get married, said Brandy Betsy. Is that 2 first names? Brandy Betsy?
So that's he shouldn't have even married her.
No, you shouldn't have. Well, maybe that was his target. He's like, Brandy Betsy, gotcha. If the counties did talk.
He's like, she'll marry me because she's going to be so eager to get rid of her first name.
That's right. That's right.
To take my last name, she'll marry me.
What if his last name is Betsy and all 3 of their names are still Betsy? I guess we're going to find out. I don't know. Brandy Betsy. If the counties did talk, it would have saved me a lot of heartache, a lot of money, a lot of stress. Added, spoiler alert,
Betsy.
Tanya Betsy.
Okay. That's that man's last name.
That's that man's last name.
All of y'all. So now I'm judging the women. Y'all sat up here and married somebody to give you 2 first names. That was the first clue that he's not the one to marry. Now I'm judging the women. You see how it just went that fast?
Lord, not Tanya and Brandy Betsy. Okay, we got to find out who the 3rd Betsy is, of course. Oh, man. The I-Team is looking at how it can happen at a time when online records can be viewed with a few clicks of a mouse. Well, come on. A wedding usually signifies a lifetime commitment between 2 people embarking on a life's journey. But 3 Florida women learned they were on the same journey with Henry Betsy Jr. at the same time. Michelle married Henry in Hernando County, November of 2022. I met him on Match.com. We met in early November, Michelle said. She said that they quickly grew close and got married at the county courthouse after a quick courtship. It was very short. It was very soon. It was within about a 3-week span, she said. Henry was still married to Brandy Betsy at the same time. He married her in February of 22. Oh, on my mother's birthday, actually, February 22nd. That's interesting. Go ahead. At the Manatee County Courthouse, in the same day, the 2 applied for the marriage license. Okay. I met him on a dating app. The first time I ever got on a dating app, she said. Whew, bad luck.
That's why I don't want to do it.
You had bad luck the first time. Oh, man. The dating app was Stir, which is aimed at matching single parents. I ain't never heard of this business. Well, I ain't got no children. He said all the right things, she said. When Brandy married Henry, he was still married to Tanya. Okay, so maybe married Tanya first then? Getting a little confused. They applied for the marriage license in Gadsden County, Florida on November 20th of 2020. Yeah, so Tanya was first.
So basically, he meet these chicks online, marry them, never divorces them, and then moves on to somebody else.
Well, we don't know yet. I mean, maybe he was still courting all of them at the same time.
Okay.
Bum. You may have gotten it figured out. That might be the early spoiler we about to see. November 2020, and the couple married in the Duval County Courthouse in Jacksonville on November 24th of 2020. So he has 2 marriages in the month of November, by the way. Tanya met Henry on Tinder, meeting on a dating site, and the way he portrayed himself, he sold as the perfect person, when in reality, he was none of those things, Tanya said. Oof.
I thought Tinder was just for hookups.
Well, I mean, they started hooking up and got married in 3 weeks.
I don't know the ins and outs of different.
Oh, you don't know the rules? You don't know the rules?
I could have sworn Tinder was the hookup one.
We not judging you, Bree. It's okay. You can swipe. You can swipe.
That's what I'm saying. I thought Tinder was the hookup one.
Hey, sometimes hookups lead to lifelong relationships. You never know.
That's true.
Father God, Henry was arrested for felony bigamy at his home in Seminole County last year after Tanya figured out she wasn't his only wife. So he was with Tanya, who was first, remember? So yeah, I just started county by county putting in his name. Shit. And that's when I came up with the marriage of Michelle and the marriage to Brandy, Tanya said. She found me and she messaged me and she said I had no idea she was actually still married to him, Michelle said. Michelle contacted authorities in Hernando County where her marriage occurred and deputies began an investigation. You were going to say something before I keep going?
I was going to say they really should have, I don't remember which wife said it, but some sort of better system though, because you do have to search count, I consider myself something of a detective, right? Internet certified detective, right? Yeah, and you do have to go county by county to search marital records and death records,
criminal records too. A lot of the time, depending on what the crime is.
And there really should be like an interface for the whole state because, like,
there are for certain crimes.
I mean, and then there's certain things like they should just come up for marriage in the United States in general, because like who knows every county in every state in the country if you're trying to do a background check on the person you're dating.
But you know what I mean? It's crazy that at least to me that we are able to have like some nationwide understanding. Like every county in a state, like marriage laws aren't necessarily the same, but we still recognize marriages across the board. Right. Everybody's driving rules and regulations are not the same, but we recognize licenses across the state. You know what I mean? Driver's licenses. Mm-hmm. So it's interesting at times, but you're right. Our record keeping should be a lot better. If we could get the medical records, like all linked up around the globe and all this business, we probably should be able to know who's married to who.
Right.
No. Or at least have a better way of searching the counties. Like maybe there's a national database that searches the county database.
Yeah, you put in the name and they search all of it.
ChatGPT probably can figure that out for you.
You know what?
I don't know the rules.
Let me start talking to my ChatGPT.
ChatGPT
helping me with my my detective.
Funny as hell. Oh man. Oh man, he tagged me in a post giving away free upcoming shows or free upcoming tickets to an upcoming show. Okay. Yeah. Oh, he said, no, that's Grinder.
Grinder. Oh.
Okay. No, I think that's the one. I think that's a different one.
Grinder?
Yeah. I mean, it's similar to Tinder. But Grinder is.
I mean, it has the word grind right in it, so I feel like
you feel like that's
definitely for bumping and grinding.
Yeah. I think it's for non-heterosexual bumping and grinding now. I think it's like a specific bumping and grinding. I'm not sure.
Oh.
I think I saw it on Conan one time.
Okay.
Conan tried to pick somebody up on Grinder.
Oh.
It was like a bid or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm just looking at this. It's so bizarre. We never get this charge, the judge said at Henry's first appearance. Let's see here. Florida is a sought-after wedding destination. The wives say marrying Henry was easy. You go to the records division, you apply for a marriage license, you take your information. They take your information. They take a copy of your photo ID, Michelle said. We got married right there at the courthouse. No question asked. There was nothing that was flagged in the system for him having already 2 prior open marriage licenses. I did the paperwork, and I got married all within 15 minutes, Brandy said, in Pinellas County, which is not one of the counties where Henry got married. About 2,000 people get married at 3 county courthouses each year. I cannot see or read today for some reason. Wow, this one's long. That's about 6,000 marriage licenses issued annually. There's a 72-hour waiting period for Florida residents, but they can be waived by a judge. There is no required waiting period. for people who come to Florida to get married from other states. Wow. So you can just go there and get married real quick. Pinellas County Clerk Ken Burke said Florida makes it easy to get married because the state is a big wedding destination, with weddings often held along Florida's beaches and at the resorts like Walt Disney World. Wow, that's a good transition. I just want you to know that there's like another 3 pages of this story.
Oh, we don't need that. We got it. We got the gist. We got the gist.
Yo, they got problems, is what they got. They got problems.
Go with the transition. Go with the transition.
He's a transition that shit right to Cocaine Disney World. Yo, hey, watch your mouth, homie. Watch your mouth. I give you a pass for a lot of shit out here. You watch your dick. Nah, I'm just playing. I ain't watch your dick. We ain't got time for no more stories. We're gonna have to say Cocaine Eddie for next week.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna say Cocaine Eddie for next week. That's gonna be a spoiler. But getting married is pretty easy anywhere. I know. I have officiated weddings, and it's really just going to the courthouse, getting a marriage license, and filling it out and turning it back in. That's really. All
even if it's not a public record, like medical records, like you said, there should be some way for the officials to be able to track that shit. Like,
I need to know. I hate to have to marry Henry 2-3 times.
That's dangerous.
Henry, haven't I seen you in here before?
I mean, what am I applying for a license for if y'all not gonna check nothing? Like,
let me just say this, because to me it gets deeper than that. Say like he had like filed taxes or so, like, because there's like tax implications to being married and stuff. You know what I mean? Well,
if you file jointly, you could still be married and file separately.
Oh, well, maybe they did, but I'm just,
Yeah.
Well, and then what was his thing? Like, was he trying to defraud them in some way?
Something tells me. I don't know, Henry. But something tell me he don't really work. I feel like maybe he's living off these women, but that's not, don't quote me. But I feel like he ain't filing taxes.
So he's not.
Regardless, Cocaine Ray, the Grindr King.
See,
that married 3 Floridians.
You late to the party. I ain't gonna tell them where I got it from. The man with the title. Yo, it's been another amazing episode. Interesting stories on today. I hope you've enjoyed them. I hope you feel better, Bri. I'm glad it's not COVID. Woohoo! You probably still gonna need to see a doctor or get some medicine or something. Oh, that's too much for your brain? I forgot. Is that the remix to My Neck and My Back? My head. Oh, man. Hey, I hope you all have an amazing day. Of course, I want to remind you that you have everything you need already inside of you to conquer this day. You run it. Don't let it run you. And of course, Bri, why do I encourage folks to make it a great day?
It's great days don't just happen. You got to make them great.
You got to make them great.
Thank you. Part of making it great right there.
Yeah, I try to do my part. And of course, if you got a smile, shoot it across the room. You never know what it'll do to brighten somebody's day. Until next time, I am the Milkman. We'll see y'all bright and early Monday morning.
I'm Just Bri. Yes, Monday.
We out of here, y'all. I would just say, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise.
Right.
All right.